Welcome back. Darcy Young and Dr. Stephen Roth have been cooking for us all day on the show, but they're not done yet. They're here now to make some easy breezy cheesecake pops as well as a basic crepe. All right, guys, let's start with the crepe. You're going to take care of that, right?
Yeah, we're going to do some crepes.
We'll get back to you in a second.
Okay, I'll be over here.
You're just in case. Get to work.
Okay.
If we need you, I'll call.
Don't go away.
I won't.
All right, so this is also easy.
This is very easy. This has been the theme of the day, is easy. And some of the ingredients to make the crepe, let's just talk about. Very easy. Flour, eggs, milk, water, salt, butter. That's all you need.
It's kind of like a pancake, except, of course, if you haven't had a crepe yet, they're a little bit lighter. And this one's kind of going to be a dessert crepe.
Absolutely.
We're going to put some delicious, chocolate Nutella in it a little bit later.
Absolutely.
So let's get started. Where do we start?
So first we're going to do a cup of flour, if you will do the honors.
I will. All right, just dump it in here?
Just dump it right in there, because we're going to take all of these ingredients, believe it or not, and we're just going to mix them together. Next, let's take the eggs. We're going to take 2 eggs. Just dump those in there. Okay, and you actually would use both a ½ cup of water and a ½ cup of milk, so we can just dump that into here.
Right.
Okay, and then always for a little bit of flavor, we would add some salt, 1/4 teaspoon or to taste. And then if everyone can just imagine that this is melted butter, this is 2 tablespoons of melted butter. This goes in very easily. So
Darcy's over there laughing.
And actually, I'm going to let you.
My imagination's not working.
Come on, make it work. So we're whisking away, whisking away, whisking away, and voila, we have this beautiful batter that we use for crepes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of this. I think let's put this pan onto the little higher heat.
So this has been heating up over here. All you need is a skillet, though.
All you need is a skillet, and with just a little preheating done, we're going to use this ladle. Ladle's a great idea to get about a 1/4 cup. And do you want the honors? We'll tag team it again.
I'm a little nervous, but you just tell me what to do.
Just a ladle.
Do I do a whole thing?
And non-stick spray, if you would like. And
now, how much do I put in here?
That's a 1/4 cup. Just lay it all in there. And we're going to let that we're going to roll that around. You can put that back in there.
Here we go.
And we're going to let that cook a little bit.
Does it cook pretty fast?
It cooks pretty fast. It's very thin. And when the pan is preheated, it will cook. And the best thing to do, obviously, is watch for the bottom to brown and then flip it. But just like with maybe pancakes, which is a little thicker, you're looking for the bubbles to form.
Okay.
So once the bubbles form, and again, you sort of roll this around to continue the heating process, and then flipping it when it's brown, letting it cook again. And then let's talk a little bit about the toppings, because the toppings are the best part.
What's your favorite?
Well, again, I know we talked about spinach earlier as an antioxidant. I am all about the whipped cream and blueberries. Blueberries are a phenomenal antioxidant. Well, actually, one of the best, like spinach. And
they taste good, too.
They're wonderful. I actually eat blueberries, again, about 5 to 6 days a week. All these anti-cancer foods that we can eat.
Right.
And what I'll do is I'll use whipped cream, and this is my favorite, or Cool Whip Light. And this is very easy just to spray on, and then adding blueberries or whatever your favorite fruit is. This, of course, I don't have a lot of stories about this. I know a lot of people do. I don't. This is called Nutella, and it's a hazelnut spread with skim milk and cocoa, and this tastes wonderful. I mean, you just spread this on, and you eat it.
It is fabulous. I've had Nutella crepe in Paris, which, they're kind of known for their crepes, and it is amazing. Put a little powdered sugar on there, and you're in business.
Absolutely.
This is good stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And here,
Darcy has the finished product, so
there it is.
Check that out.
So,
looks good.
and then, again, all of these wonderful things to put on top, and you can be creative. I mean, people will put sour cream on them and other things. I mean, you can be as creative as you want to.
Let me just add one thing. Now, when you make these ahead of time, you want to separate them with either wax paper or something where they don't stick together, because they will stick together. And you may not want to just be working over the stove or, making these in the middle of your party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll want to make them ahead of time. So you just separate them out.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, I'm going to let you take care of that.
Thank
you for showing us how to make
you're
that.
welcome.
And Darcy's over here, and you're going to show us how to make easy breezy cheesecake pops. These sound fabulous.
These are fabulous. Now, you need to make sure that this is a little bit, not frozen, but still cold. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to take, this is cheesecake. Now, you can make your own cheesecake, or you can buy your cheesecake. I bought this at the store. It's just a little cheesecake, and this makes probably about 10 to 12, according to how big you make them. And you're going to take one of these little ballers right here.
Now, do we need this for this recipe, the chocolate here?
We do.
I'm going to move it if not so everyone can see what we're doing.
Well, we do, because we're going to be dipping.
Okay.
See, therein lies the real fun. I don't know, cheesecake and chocolate, can it get any better?
All right.
You think?
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is chocolate chips. I like Ghirardelli. If you're going to buy chocolate chips, you got to buy the best. And then you put just a little bit of wax in there and melt it down. Okay, so you're going to let that get all softened up and everything and ready for dipping.
Okay.
And then you're just going to go in to the cheesecake like this. And you're going to make a little ball out of it. And you can, or you can use an ice cream scoop too. Look at this.
There you go.
You can just, it's a little bit soft.
We're running out of time, so after
you've done that and balled it up right here, and you're going to put it on a stick. See, one of these little pop sticks.
Okay, you can get those at craft stores.
Exactly. And then you're going to ball it on there like this, and you're going to make sure these are frozen. They need to sit in the freezer for at least 2 hours. You're just going to dip it in.
Oh, wow.
Just
That
like
looks
that.
amazing. That is evil.
And you're going to let it, now you can roll it. What I've done here is just roll it around to different things like pecans and little dots and just little sprinkles and things like that. And then you can put them in these little cute little wrapper things.
Cute party gift.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking of chocolate, we have a trivia question that we're going to answer in the next segment, but we're going to ask it now. So here's the question. How far back does the use of chocolate date back to? So we're going to let you think on that.
Do you know?
I don't know. I'm stumped. So we'll have to find out next segment. Also coming up on the show, a treat for everybody out there with a sweet tooth. If this wasn't enough for you, we're making a chocolate cobbler, yum, and an amazing toffee candy you don't want to miss. That's up next.